Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Justin here again. I'm sure you've seen my previous videos, and I've been pretty negative, haven't I? Kind of dogging on 2K WWE Games series, not without reason to do so, of course. However, it's very easy to be negative and point out problems. It's not quite so easy to offer up solutions. Some of you have asked what my ideas would be, how I would fix WWE Games, and I put a little bit of thought into it to see kind of how I would go about it, and I've come up with a couple ideas. So these are just my ideas, but I thought I would want to share them with you on how to fix WWE Games going forward. Number one, I would fix WWE 2K20. Sounds simple, right? But as you know, I haven't been very optimistic about the chances that this game would get fixed. Right now, I think that the Visual Concepts 2K has a kind of smaller team than they did before because of the people leaving, and they're spreading themselves even thinner by trying to fix this game and trying to build towards the future with whatever they have going on for 2K21. I would stop all that, bring everybody together and say, let's fix this game before anything else. Okay, they've already made some strides with patches. Right now, I'm seeing recently that creators are saying you can upload now to 2K19 or 2K20. That's a promising move, but let's get 2K20 fixed. Because a lot of you bought this game, and you deserve to be playing something good. And I think if they focused up on this one, you would have a complete game to play by, let's say, WrestleMania 36. Moving on. Step 2, apologize. Now, this is a two-parter. Part 1, get somebody. Get your company head, your community manager, get Xavier Woods, get Paul Heyman, get somebody to go on camera and say, we are sorry. We have disappointed gamers, WWE, and ourselves with the game that we have put out. We apologize. They haven't said that. That needs to be said. And then part 2, all DLC for this game free. Okay, they've already done that. The spooky stuff and the Fallout stuff. Give that stuff to people for free. Anything that they had planned, any new characters, give that away. Okay? If people have purchased the DLC or purchased maybe premium editions that come with the DLC, give those guys partial refunds. Make that whole, sorry, here's more ways to have fun with the game on us while we go and try and fix it properly. There you go. Free DLC, we're sorry. Step 3. Remember that WWE 2K21 I was talking about? Canceled. It's gone. It's done. We're not doing it. We're not putting it out. This is not going to be cheap. It's not going to be easy. But let me give you an example. Electronic Arts. Everybody bags on EA. Oh, EA's terrible. You know what EA does? If they're putting out an NBA Live game that isn't performing up to their standards, you know what they do? They cut it. It doesn't ship. They've done this at least twice, I think about 3 times, okay? Now, 2K, do you want to be out-good-guyed by EA? No. So, pull this from shelves. I know you're going to have to give, hey, here's what you can do. You can go into that NBA 2K VC slot machine money, grab a big chunk of that, put it on WWE's lap and say, here, this is fair for what you would have made for 2K21. We're not putting out a game this year. Sorry, here's the money that you would have made, but we have a plan. Number 4, probably not very popular with everybody, but the next WWE game should be next-gen only, okay? We've seen what happens when they try and kind of drag old tech around with them, and it hamstrings them and prevents the game from being fully taking advantage of the technology that's presented, the modern day, the high tech, the cutting edge technology. We know that PS5 and the new Xbox are coming, and of course PC is constantly evolving. just put it out for that stuff. Okay, I know that there are going to be a lot of you who are not able to adopt so quickly. I'm not going to be able to get a PS5 right away, I don't think. But hopefully we're going to have a NBA 2K and a WWE 2K20 that actually plays well. So we'll have that to play for a little bit. And I've got a plan. So hold up. Number 5, WWE games as a live service. Live service, that's a dirty word to a lot of people. I watch Jim Sterling, I watch Zero Punctuation, they crap all over live service. Oh, Ubisoft is doing this and Anthem that, it's terrible, it's money grubbing. Guess what? It works in the capacity of a WWE game. Because think about it, okay? They're putting out games every year, and I'm seeing this in the comments, and I'm commenting along with it too. They put out a game every year, right? They want you to spend 60, 90, whatever dollars to buy a new game. Do you need a brand new Randy Orton model every year? Do you need to pay for that? No, you don't. So putting out a game every year, that's too often. But at the same time, as soon as that game comes out, it's obsolete, right? They putting out one a year does not keep up with the fast flow and the transactions and the brands and everything of WWE. So, put out one game with a 3-year plan. All right, this game, put it out a little cheaper, put out maybe $40, and it's constantly updated. NBA can do that. I know that maybe their character models, their stats are not as diverse as WWE's, but right now, in this plan, with this live service, 2K is going to be constantly bringing in money to help fund the developers that are going to keep this updated. So we want to have every TV debut, we want it to be on the game immediately. Every transaction, every brand switch, we want that to be there immediately. This will also include new arenas, new match types, even new story content can be updated as it goes because it's got this one game to use as a base for the next 3 years. Now, this will not be free. As I said, maybe $40 for the base game and then $9.99 every 3 months. How's that sound to you? That's not a rhetorical question. I'm interested. Now, what I would do is I would say the first 3 months is free. Try it out. See how you like this constant update thing. Is it worth it? Are you still playing it? If it is, keep playing. Get in on it for 3 months for $9.99. You're not going to be spending a whole lot more at the end of the day than you would buying a new game every year. You're going to get the support that you want, the updates that you need. And if you come in a little bit later, man, you're going to get caught up to date with all this stuff as soon as you buy that game. So that means if you buy the game in a year and a half, you're going to get way more than just that game. You're going to get the stuff that built up to it, and then you're going to get the next 3 months after that of updates. And that's, I think it makes sense for WWE. It doesn't make sense for Assassin's Creed or Far Cry or Anthem, but it makes sense here because things are constantly shifting and they're based on real life. So this will also keep the game retaining value because we all know this is in a lot of ways called a sports game, considered a sports game, categorized as one. And that means that when a game is maybe 6 months, a year old, or the next one comes out, that they drop in value, that it's worth nothing, that you can't trade it for anything, you can buy it for next to nothing. Let's keep games retaining their value. That's what it's all about in this industry because there are so many ways that people can get the game, so many different kinds of games. But I think this whole 3-month thing, by the way, the 3-month free when you buy it should be considered whether you bought it physical, whether you bought it digital, and whether you bought it used. So when you buy the game used, either any of those things, it's tied to an account. You go on to WWEgames.com, for example, you make an account, boom, you get 3 free months. And you get all the updates leading up to that. I don't know. Is that a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Did I just make myself sound like the stupidest person alive? Is there a reason why I'm not making games now? Maybe, but I think those ideas have a shot. I would like to see them implemented. Give me your ideas. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of my ideas. Please try to be a little bit nice. Don't send me any more 5-year-old, first grader level threats on Instagram like one dude did, which is just pretty hilarious to me. But this is me trying to, pitch a solution rather than just continuing to call out problems, because it's not fun to be super negative. Believe me, I much prefer playing the old games and digging on them. But people have wondered how I would, combat these issues. Now you know. Thanks for tuning in. This is Justin Leeper signing off. See you again.
Thanks for watching, and please like this video, and please subscribe, and have a lovely day.